Yeah, see?
I've been
You're
here
crazy.
for 2 days and I've done it 4 times. I love risking my life.
This is also coming from the guy who, when Tesla first came out with their self-driving software, got a Tesla and then decided to let it drive him home while he slept from work.
I was not sleeping. I was napping. Totally. That's not true. I was not sleeping or napping.
This was
That's not
new
true.
technology.
That's not true. What he's saying is a lie. My children might be watching this. I did not sleep in the Tesla. I will say that I did. It has a feature on it, which there's a sensor that can tell if your hand is on the wheel or not on the wheel when it's doing its self-driving. And so I, like anybody who is trying to make their lives easier, got an ankle weight and wrapped it around the steering wheel to simulate the weight of a hand, so that I could occasionally read my scripts for Supernatural while driving home.
Wait, what?
Is that option titled Risk Life? Because that's all you're doing.
No, you're also reading your script.
You never read a script. I don't read scripts, script reads me.
There were 1 or 2 occasions where one
You read your script?
or the other of us was in a makeup trailer of a Monday morning being like, so what is this episode about?
Me. That was me. Well, automated cars aside, it's really nice to be here. We've got some familiar faces, but we also have some new faces. How many of you have never been to a Supernatural convention? Really? We never do these all the time. What's that?
I'm 15.
You're 15 years old?
Yeah.
Or this is your 15th con?
No, I'm turning 15 in 2 days.
Okay, well, that's...
So you're 14.
So you're not 15. Liar.
That means that our show, this is a fun fact,
Don't do
started
it. Don't do it.
before you were born.
Great.
When the show came out.
You were 1?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fine. Thank you. We're good. Okay.
I was 13.
All right. This isn't a Jerry Springer show, guys. Calm down. We've got the microphones, which means we have the power. The microphone makes their job.
Thank you.
That was a throwback reference for those of you who weren't paying attention. All right.
Shall we take some
Let's take
audience
some
interaction
cues.
questions here? You! AC/DC?
My question is for Jensen. It's relevant. Which engine are you using in Baby?
502 Big Block.
Sweet.
Loud. Yeah, it was a struggle to get that engine to beef up the engine. It did not have a big engine when we first started shooting the show, and once the show kind of, and I've told this story, but once the show kind of started to gain popularity, so fans would show up and be where we were shooting, and or not even, just people that, you know, like, oh, they're shooting a movie or a TV show, so they would come and kind of stand across the street and watch us pull up in the Impala. And on the show, when you would watch on TV, they would lay in, post-production would lay in the sound of, you know, a big beefy muscle car engine that was not Baby. And so people that had maybe seen the show were excited to see the car pull up, didn't hear what they heard on TV. They heard, and it was very embarrassing being the person driving it, and you just see the disappointment on these people's faces. So I wrote I wrote a heavy-handed email to the producers and said, guys, come on, you gotta help us out. Can you please drop a bigger engine in there? And I think it got filed under actor bullshit at some point, yeah. And
You were playing the long game at that point because you knew when the show ended, you were going to get the car. And you
damn right. Actually, no, not at that point. Like, that was something that was an idea I had much later. I was like, what's going to happen to Baby? And then I started thinking about it. I was like, oh, it's going to get locked up in a warehouse and, be forgotten about. And that hurt my soul. And so that's when I started pushing I started jockeying to get possession of it. But I sent some more emails and I had conversations with producers when they would come to set about the car. And it finally got to a fever pitch where they were like, fine. And they got the biggest freaking engine they could find. And it's actually a marine engine. So it's a 502 big block boat engine that just is so obnoxiously giant, loud, and powerful that usually when I would just, hit the gas going out of a parking lot or whatever we were doing, the back end got so squirrely because of the power of that car.
Yeah, it peeled out easily.
Very
Yeah.
easy.
And you can drive it underwater. It's pretty badass.
Great gas.
There was an episode, and you guys probably help me remember this, but when I come running out of a hotel room and somebody is stealing the car. You remember this? And they had I thought that they were going to have a stunt driver, like a stunt woman, driving it who knows how to handle, things like this. But the actress was actually in the car. And when I ran out, I'm like, hey, no, hey. But I think what you actually see is Jensen being genuinely concerned for this person's life when that happened. And she was like ghost white when she got out of the car. She was like, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. It's not an easy thing to handle, but it's a 502 big block. Yeah. That's what you call a long-winded answer. That's what that
How
was.
big was the engine? Well, do you have 20 minutes?
Yeah. Grab a seat. That's gonna take a while. Hi.
Hi, my name is Aria. I wanted this for a while. I'm a big Metallica fan, and so I wanted to know what you think Dean's favorite Metallica songs would be versus what your favorite Metallica songs would be. Top 5.
Top 5. How about I just give you number one? Because I'll tell you why. Because I believe it's the same, and it's Wherever I May Roam. Because if you listen to that, it's such like the lyrics are. I mean, it could have been the unofficial Supernatural theme song. I think Carry On hits it well, but it's basically talking about these brothers were effectively nomads, traveling everywhere and anywhere, and wherever they went, that was their home. So it's that song resonates with me personally, and I think it would certainly resonate with you. What's your favorite Metallica song?
It's hard to pick. I can pick top 5.
Well, good.
I like the Load album. I really like Bleeding Me and Born Within. But Ride the Lightning, great song. Wherever I May Roam, great one too.
Mhm.
But do you have a couple more that you always
I mean, look, I Black Album all day long. Like I could just tip a stir, right? So Sandman and One and where all those that's how I fell in love with that band. So
I feel like you got the answer correct, though, with Wherever I May Roam.
you're damn right I did.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Hello.
My question is, when you guys will get the scripts for our upcoming episodes, Are there any guest stars you would see listen the episode where you say to yourself, this is going to be a great episode to film because you love working with them so much?
So many people. Like when we would, whenever Rob Benedict came back on the show, I would be like, yes, I love picking on that guy. Shoshana Stern was, I think, always a favorite. Felicia Day. There were some perennial favorites. But not
Literally every picture against that back wall. I mean, we've had so many unbelievable talents come through the doors of Supernatural. Anytime that they...
I'm just trying to fact check you and make sure I do it right.
Then you got Osric, we got Ruthie, you got Adam, you got Bree, you got Deej, you got Kim, you got... Oh, Jason wasn't really on the show.
Jason wasn't on the show.
He should have been. Spade, Benedict, Lisa Berry. Lisa Berry is definitely one that when I saw...
You know, amazingly, Matt Cohen, we had so little of Matt Cohen on the show over the run of the series, but he's become such a feat. What a testament to an individual, that he is still, and an individual's abs, that he's still a part of. Well, how many episodes did he do? 3? Does anyone know? 2?
I think 2. Yeah.
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
And Jason Mint, he did a song.
He did something.
4 seconds.
And then he just got, he signed a deal with the devil, so now he's with us. Yeah, I will say this. Lisa was one that I got the fortunate. I was fortunate enough to get to work with her quite a bit, probably more than most of the other cast. And I always knew when she was coming on that when the cameras were rolling, it was just going to be just so good and so fun. And it's one of the things that as actors, I think we look forward to when you just know someone's going to bring the heat every take. And Lisa was one that I truly got excited about because a lot of the stuff, my storyline involved her, and it just when you get folks like Lisa coming in, it just kind of ups your game, as opposed to other people. So, yeah. Tim Amundsen, another one.
Kurt Fuller, he was great.
Kurt Fuller, Ty Olson.
Yep.
Yeah, we were on for a long time. We had a lot of people come through, the doors, like I said, but we got so lucky with so many, not just talented performers, but really good people. I think it's one of the many reasons why we love to do these things, because it's not just the fact that we get to see you and we get to share this common love for a story and characters, but we also get to hang out with these people that we genuinely enjoy hanging out with and seeing and reminiscing with. So it's
Scooby we had too.
Scooby.
Yeah, he was great.
Sheds. Mark Pellegrino. Who I was just watching that new Beverly Hills Cop, the Ackles movie.
Yeah.
He's like all over it. Is he really? He's one of the
Yeah.
bad guys. Oh shit, yeah.
He's
He buried the lead with that one. There's just so many talented folks that was a testament to the casting and to Kripke and to Sarah and Carver and Andrew Dabb, all the showrunners, just created such great characters and found really amazing people to play. DJ.
Oh, he's better.